Wireshark is basically a tool for seeing the bits and bytes flowing through a network. And Wireshark just outputs that in a human-readable form. So without Wireshark, understanding network communication is really impossible. So a common question on the Wireshark certification test includes how a network protocol is broken down. So those 7 layers are broken down in an OSI 7-layer model. So the part Wireshark deals with are layers 2 through 7. So truly, most well-known protocols can be decoded with Wireshark. So one of the most obvious applications of Wireshark is the ability to capture network traffic and look at it from a perspective of learning. Think about it, what better way to learn network protocol than actually seeing them in action? So if you want to learn about TCP protocol, remember in your Wireshark software, check the TCP/IP box and then start the capture. Once you start the capture and you go and visit a website, you'll be able to see these network protocols in action as they occur. So all these details in your captured file are what they call a 3-way connection handshake. So let's look at an example of this. Say at work we had an issue where a computer was unable to connect to a particular address on the internet. So assuming we checked everything, the internet site was okay, the internet site works outside of our network, but just not from within our network. So our normal troubleshooting approach didn't cut it. We would have to use Wireshark to capture the network traffic being exchanged by our computer and the network. So this capture would reveal that our computer was getting a TCP reset, thus the connection would not go through. As it turns out, our company web filter was sending a TCP reset to block us from searching our own particular site. So this was an odd error that just happened to be in the coding of the website, but this is a good example of where without Wireshark, there was no way we were going to figure this out. So anytime you have that internal network issue, Wireshark should be your go-to software. Now, a lot of people ask me about hacking and using Wireshark to hack. While I don't promote hacking, there is ethical hacking, and I just like people to be aware of how the internet isn't all secure. One example of this, did you know most internet protocols designed for the internet aren't secure? For example, Telnet, FTP, and HTTP are all non-secured protocols. So let's say you're at Starbucks, they have free Wi-Fi, and you logged onto a site using one of these protocols. Someone with Wireshark on that same network could capture your login session, read your login, read your password, all using Wireshark. So below is an illustration of an FTP session captured using Wireshark. So note the actual account and password has been distorted for security reasons. But this is one thing to remember. Keep yourself safe online and only give info out or log into HTTPS websites. The S stands for secure, okay? So another unsecure example is SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or POP, Post Office Protocol. These are both email protocols, but they're not secure. Again, if you're on that free Wi-Fi hotspot and you're sending and receiving emails, say using your Outlook Express, someone running Wireshark could capture your email session and read the exact text portion of your emails. So while this is a little intro to hacking, I more want it to be about you thinking about being secure online.